Bore da a croeso I ddinas Cardiff ac I ceremony radio Prifysgol Cardiff. Good morning and welcome to the city of Cardiff and to the graduation ceremony of Cardiff University. I'm Louise Casella and it's with great pleasure that as University Director I welcome you all to today's graduation ceremony. We are here to celebrate our students' achievements and I'm particularly pleased to welcome parents, families and friends to join in this celebration. I'm joined here on stage by the President, Vice-Chancellor, academic staff and the President of the Students' Union. The President of the University, Sir Martin Evans, will formally open proceedings and the Vice-Chancellor, Dr. David Grant, will receive students to their awards. Behind me is Professor David Skilton, the University's orator, and later he will introduce our Honorary Fellow. Honorary Fellowships are awarded at our graduation ceremonies to those who've achieved international distinction in their field, and today we are honoured to welcome Professor Dame Julia Higgins. Students, today marks a marvellous milestone in your life, as it does in the lives of those who supported you over the last few years, and it's good to see so many of them here today. I'm sure it will enhance your understanding and enjoyment of the day if we just spend a few moments going through the procedures for the ceremony. For those of you receiving an award today, perhaps you thought passing your exams was the biggest challenge in gaining your degree, but an even bigger challenge faces you today. You still have to cross this stage without tripping over, shake hands with the correct person, and try not to receive your degree from anyone other than the Vice-Chancellor. The order of proceedings is included in the programme, along with the words used for the various stages of the ceremony under each relevant heading. A presenter will read out the names of the students being received the same award. When each name is called, the student will ascend the stage, walk towards the Vice-Chancellor and shake his hand. Gently, please. Whilst past experience has shown this can be a little more challenging for some than it sounds, your approach to the stage and your return to your seat will be carefully guided by our marshals, so do not worry. Once the ceremony is underway, it really is a case of follow the leader. When you leave the stage, you will stand with your group, facing the stage, and the Vice-Chancellor will formally receive you to your awards. You will doff in reply, and then you'll be reseated by the marshals. When all awards have been received, students will be asked to stand to receive the University's greetings. Also, and importantly, can I invite you all to clap only after the Vice-Chancellor has admitted each group of graduates to their awards, and not as each one crosses the stage. This will ensure your hands are still in reasonable working order by the end of the ceremony, and you'll make it out of here in time for your lunchtime celebrations. Can I ask too, do you have your mobile phones with you? If so, please can you switch them to silent or to off right now? That's it. Finally, just enjoy your day, and good luck.
Good morning and welcome to Cardiff, to St David's Hall and our 2011 graduation ceremony. I am Professor Sir Martin Evans and I'm privileged to be the President of this university. Now, congratulations. All of you sitting there, calmly waiting to be admitted as graduates of this magnificent university, deserve congratulations several times over. First of all, congratulations on winning admission in the first place. Cardiff is one of the most sought-after universities in the UK. Admission standards are high, and selection, as you may remember, is pretty stringent. For every one of you sitting here today, probably 6 or 7 other applicants were keenly fighting for your seat. I said one of the most sought-after universities in the UK. I should have said one of the most sought-after universities in the world. Many of you have travelled great distances for the challenges and rewards of Cardiff University, of a Cardiff University degree course, and Cardiff students are valued around the world for their skills, knowledge and attitude. Secondly, congratulations on your years of study here. Research-led teaching is one of the distinctive features of Cardiff University. Your lecturers are some of the most original and pioneering thinkers in their chosen fields. Many of you will have also participated in research projects, learned to ask new questions and to challenge conventional wisdom. Whether you stay in academic research or pursue another career, I hope that the free, inquiring attitude and state of mind that you've learnt in Cardiff will stay with you. We also pride ourselves in involving you, the students, in the development and direction of your courses. And this year, 71% of you, Cardiff's highest response rate in our history, took part in the National Student Survey. You gave your feedback on your experience at Cardiff in areas such as assessment, learning experience, learning resources, personal development, and your opinions will greatly help us in planning the future. I must also congratulate you for studying, as you particularly this morning, for studying at the fine academic schools represented here today. First of all, the School of Engineering has been ranked in the top 10 in the UK for research and also makes a substantial commitment to its students. In response to requests from its students, the school has recently launched a new flexible learning space called the Forum at the very centre of the school. This new space provides a place where students can relax with a coffee, work together in teams, meet with staff, and use the computing facilities provided. Now, I don't know if you realise, but it's often very difficult to persuade funders that such a space is valuable, and yet, in my experience, that sort of space is the most valuable thing you can have in an academic department or an institute. That's where ideas get exchanged. Now, I'm sure you also have found the school is very supportive when it comes to careers after graduation. The Careers in Engineering event, which I dare say you have attended, attracted major employers such as the Royal Navy, Atkins Siemens, Tata Steel, Airbus, Ericsson, Mott, McDonald, and National Instruments. Now, the Welsh School of Architecture is one of the best schools in the UK. The school's graduates are very much in demand and can be found in leading practices throughout the world. Staff and students are involved with a range of international research projects. These include the unique link between Wales and Catalonia on urban and architectural knowledge, which allows both students and tutors to provide tutorship lectureships and fieldwork at the undergraduate level. I should congratulate you too on what you, the students, bring to Cardiff and to Wales. In recent years, students have successfully combined study with setting up their own businesses, for instance. Their efforts have helped the homeless here in Cardiff and paid for clean water in Africa, among other causes. Student concerts are helping make Cardiff one of the most vibrant and energetic cities in Britain, as I'm sure you know. Your sporting contributions have been enormous. It's not all work, some of it's play. And yet again this year, you have generously helped teach your colleagues at Swansea how to play squash and golf, amongst other sports, retaining the Varsity Shield for this university for the 9th consecutive year. So I hope you'll tell your colleagues coming after you to keep it up. Many of you will have taken part in student volunteering. One of the largest such schemes, I should say student volunteering Cardiff, one of the largest such schemes in the country. You've given more than 80,000 hours of your most precious commodity, your time, in the past year, helping more than 800 people every week. And you're a prime reason why Cardiff University is so valued in its own home community. Congratulations once again to those who are going to graduate today. We all know what an achievement that is and how many individual efforts and struggles and successes that has entailed. And we should also congratulate the hard-working staff who have taught you. But perhaps most importantly, congratulations to family, parents, partners, husbands, wives, and supporters, many of whom have given so much toward your success. We owe a lot to the support of parents, family, partners, both moral support and guidance and encouragement, but in many cases also considerable financial support. I encourage those of you who have graduated today to send your heartfelt thanks to everyone who has helped you. Now a word directly to you new graduates. Enjoy this day, enjoy it, but don't think it's all over. This is the beginning of your future. You're entering on a process of lifelong learning, and your tutors will hope that much more than the knowledge and facts they've imparted to you is an understanding, methods of learning, of analysis, which would serve you for the rest of your days. Go out, please, into the community, your community, to educate, to explain evidence-based knowledge, and to encourage thought and not prejudice, and to be prepared, probably even more important these days than in the past, to defend education. Derek Bock, the former president of Harvard, coined a really nice phrase here. If you think education is expensive, try ignorance. I feel you should really be using our knowledge, that we should really be using our knowledge for the good of mankind, but I'm also keenly aware of potential abuses and misuses. We are bombarded by partial and sometimes biased and misleading information, and I feel that by far the best prospect for responsible application and regulation must lie in a better informed public, and that's one of your roles. You, the modern graduates, must provide that information. I've got another quotation here from Francis Bacon you might like to consider, a bit pessimistic. Things alter for the worse spontaneously, if they be not altered for the better designedly. Those of you who have studied thermodynamics may also like to consider that a partial rule. Perhaps Thomas Jefferson, the price of liberty is eternal vigilance. Please be well informed and please be vigilant. We're now getting into the second decade of the 21st century. You'll be amongst the professionals who will need to lead this and other nations. It will not be an easy job. There's a lot to be done, and I hope you'll all leave here with a solid determination to contribute to the culture, welfare, and prosperity of your family, of your communities, and of mankind. I urge you to be the gatekeepers of good sense and the educators for tomorrow. Now, please enjoy.
Nerth gwlad y gwybodaeth. Boed hysbys i holl aelodau'r Brifysgol ac yn hyd y lled y byd bod cynulliad o Brifysgol Caerdydd yn cael ei gynnal heddiw ym Mhrifddinas Cymru. O dan awdurdod Siarter Frenhinol y Brifysgol, mae'r cynulliad hwn yn cyfarfod i dderbyn y myfyrwyr sydd yn rhinwedd eu hasidiaethau hysgoleictod wedi eu rholholi'n briodol yn unol â statudau'r Brifysgol ac wedi cael yn deilwng o'i graddau. Wrth orygu llwyddiant i'r rhai sy'n graddio yn y cynulliad hwn, fe hatgoffwn o'i cyfrifoldeb i gyfrannu y werth y brifysgol hon. Nodydd yn twy yw ceisio drwy cyflawniadau wasanaethu ar lles pawb, ymdrechu sicrhau'r agoriaeth ym mhob peth ac yn boeni am ddyfodol ein byd. Gwrandewch yn awchus ar ddoethineb gan ei fod yn cynnig gobaith a gwirionedd ym mhob cenhedlaeth. Nerth gwlad y gwybodaeth. A nation's strength is in its learning. Let it be known to all members of the university and throughout the world that today in the capital city of Wales, a congregation of Cardiff University is taking place. Under the authority of the university's Royal Charter, this congregation meets to receive those students who, by virtue of their studies and scholarship, have been appropriately examined according to the statutes of the university and found worthy of their degrees. We celebrate the success of those who graduate in this congregation, and in doing so remind them of their responsibility to share in the values of this university. It is for them to seek, through their achievements, to serve the common good, to strive for excellence on all things, and care for the future of our world. Be attentive to wisdom, for it offers hope and truth in every generation.
I, Professor Karen Holford, introduce those who have received the degree of Bachelor of Engineering. Emmanuel Edini Eduon. Ali Amuali Al-Kazmi. Chuan Chen. Lewis Anthony Cullinane. Edward Jolie. Laveen Kalani. Daniel Kumar. Sarah Louise Mayle. Peter Morgan. Asad Raouf. Amina Shakiba. Alex Simonite. Galib Timur. David Verhoeven. Thomas Edward Williams. Afsina Imran Ali. Kartik Anand. Benjamin David Archer. Aras Athari.
Bore da, good morning. At this point in the ceremony, and at other equivalent times, it is a tradition of the university for the Vice-Chancellor to speak in Welsh to receive each group of graduates to their awards. The Welsh phrase I will use, when translated, means, through the authority conferred upon me by the university, I receive you to the award or degree, which I will name, and to all the privileges of that degree. Trwy awdurdod y brifysgol, ymddiriedwyd I mi derbaniaf chwi I radd baglor mewn peirianneg ag I holl ffreniau radd hon. Congratulations.
Jacob Batt. Rebecca Charlotte Brandon.
Ringo Kwan Hung Cheng. Adrian Tin Chak Chung. Henry Chu. James Michael Claypole. Andrew Clooney. Morris Roberts Coelho. Christopher Aaron Davis. Ian James Davis. Sricharan Devanini. Khalid Fakru. Martin James Hall. Joshua Harding Jones. Tobias Hazelwood. Jacob John Hearns. Ishan Hemrajani. Nicholas Frank Holder. Saeed Fardin Hosachini Sarafi. Rhys David James.
Rwy awdurdod a brifysgol yn dderiedwyd I mi derbyniaf chwi I radd baglor mewn peirianneg ag I holl ffreniau'r radd hon. Congratulations.
Mark Jones. Unmi Kim. Chin Phai Kum. Jeffrey Lewin. Faye Luan. Chun San Ma. Nusha Majlesli. Sherin Malouf. Michael Gerard MacDonald. Ahmed Mohsin. Eleni Spiridula Mayari. Jade Neasy. Byron Orzov. Ryan Phillips. Zoe Patiri. Nikos Patiras. Daniel Thomas Purchase. Oliver Purvis. Abdullah Saeed.
Rwy awdurdod a brifysgol yn dderiedwyd I mi derbaniaf chwi I radd baglor mewn peirianneg ag I holl ffreniau'r radd hon. Congratulations.
Jonathan Eric Gustave Leon Savoy. Omer Saeed. Olawale Nuruddin Chitu. Niresh Kumar Samasundram. Juin Sang. Haibo Wang. James Andrew Wedlake. Xiaoji Shi. Yayan Sheo. Jun Zhang. Bang Shishu. Mustafa Abbas Al-Jaf. Okba Al-Sadi. Jack Bishop. Xiao Shu Xiao. Alexander Lloyd Theodorus Davis. Samuel Patrick Evans. Hussein Abbas Galoon Al-Muradi. BJ Jayan. Helen McIntosh.
Rwy awdurdod a brifysgol a ymddiriedwyd I mi derbaniaf chwi I radd baglor mewn peirianneg ag I holl ffraniau radd hon. Congratulations.
Edward John Sprostrom Mitchell. Daniel Peter Kinchin Smith. Daniel Titchmarsh. Bo-Yuan Wang. Saif Adini Zitouni. Priyanshu Talan. Thivanshi Upreti. Maya Aldumani. Noah Aldumani. Bada Iqbal Chowdhury. Edward Owen Collins. Yamir Gupta. Khalid Khan. David Losher. Jamie Shah. Christopher Webster. Hisham Al-Gandhi. Junaid Aslam.
Rwy awdurdod y brifysgol a ymddiriedwyd I mi derbaniaf chwi I radd baglor mewn peirianneg ag I holl ffraniau radd hon. Congratulations.
Shupeng Cheng. Daniel Donofrio. Christopher Dunn. Alexander John Louis Grant. Bilal Ahmed Ismail. Lee Jin. Bethany Carabin. Matthew Raymond Kong. Marcia Lee. Shi Ling. Lin Lin. Christopher Bjorn Mitchell. Mohammed Tahir Naeem. Sandy Gumina Akoma Sam. Yupin Tian. Tanzil Rayman. Dominic Walker. Yan Wang. Ning Wang. Xian Wen. Jason Miles Williams.
Rwy awdurdod a brifysgol a ymddiriedwyd I mi derbaniaf chwi I rodd baglor mewn peirianneg ag I holl ffraniau'r radd hon. Congratulations.
Fei Shi. Wei Yi Yan. Wei Shang. Shaoli Chang. Chun Chan Chow. Ivan Apareso Aikin. Pui Kuen Chu. Michael Stanley John Julian. Edward Harry Miller Jones. Henry Harvey Perazzotti. Chi Hin Juan. Tawfiq Ahmed Moyudu. Matthew Allmark. Nicholas Baker. Joshua Bettersworth. Lawrence Keegan Blair. Jeffrey Lloyd Browning. Felix Hu Hei Chan. Wei Yu Chen. Philip Emile Engelen.
Rwy awdurdod a brifysgol a ymddiriedwyd I mi derbaniaf chwi I rodd baglor mewn peirianneg ag I holl ffraniau'r radd hon. Congratulations.
Mohammed Shafiq bin Fauzi. Matthew Griffiths. Jonathan Hagger. John Andrew Heaven. Mohammed Farib Adib Haji Mohammed Miraj. Ed Hopkins. Daniel Jackson. Harsh Jani. Muhammad Awal bin Kamaruzaman. Thomas Edmund Keenan Brown. Peter Large. Samuel John McMurty. Jonathan Milne. Umi Kalsum Mohammed Fadilla. James Moore. Akeladiri Chuku Obiayu Onya Aruga. Ian Trevelyan Parker. James Roberts. Daniel Thomas Rod. Paul Ryan. Abdullalia Abul Rahman Saeed. Hossein-chi Sarafi Sayed Fardin.
Rwy awdurdod y Brifysgol a ymddiriedwyd I mi derbaniaf chwi I rodd baglor mewn peirianneg ag I holl ffraniau rodd hon. Congratulations.
Ashik Shamununa. Fadi Sheikh Yassin. Rayunuk Singh. Mark Skinner. Thomas William Smith. Elliot Stitfall. Enderio Soroyo. Stuart Carl Leonard Turnbull. Mohammed Faiz bin Wahid. Stephen Michael Wayne. Aled Thomas Williams. Hugh Wills Wood. Zoe Collins. Katie Howells. Rebecca Jean Hughes. Adam Craig Kajerski. Bethany Ellen Keenan. Mary Elizabeth Matthews. Stephen Miller. Alexandros Surlas. Sylvia Ming Leon Wang. Jason Williams.
Trwy awdurdod a brifysgol a ymddiriedwyd I mi derbaniad chwi I radd baglor mewn peirianneg ac I holl ffreniau'r radd hon. Congratulations.
It is with great pleasure, I, Professor Karen Holford, introduce those who have received the degree of Bachelor of Science. Now, it is with great pleasure today that I introduce to you a mechanical engineering student who has been waiting 66 years to stand on this stage. Mr. Harold Jones completed his studies at the former University College of South Wales and Monmouthshire in 1945. But he was sent to complete his military training for the Second World War before having the chance to collect his degree certificate. 66 years later, Harold has returned to Cardiff, and it is with great honour and pleasure that we welcome him back today. Harold Jones.
Trwy awdurdod a brifysgol a ymddiriedwyd I mi derbaniad chwi I radd baglor mewn gwyddoniaeth ac I holl ffreniau'r radd hon. Congratulations.
I, Professor Karen Holford, introduce those who have received the degree of Master of Engineering. Elliot Connolly. David Daniel Daly. Edward Dalton. Suzanne Godika. Gutanjeli Gohill. Soo-hyun Kim. Joseph Edward Omrod. Robert Parker. Laurie Meyer Williams. Jacob Fagan. Penny Ellen Gilg. Mankyu Duncan Lee. Jennifer Elizabeth Sweatman. Peter David Allett. Catherine Angela Anthony. Robert James Bayton. David Lars Bjorkstrand. Konstantinos Boutikas. Gareth William Floyd Jones. Halda Adriana Del Conchica Matias.
Crwy awdurdod y brifysgol a ymddiriedwyd I mi derbaniaf chwi I radd athro mewn peirianneg ag I holl ffreniau'r radd hon. Congratulations.
William David Errington. Jonathan David Evans. Jana Alexandrovna Gajiva. Simon Peter Goddard. Anthony Gray. Tristan Grimes. Thomas Matthew James Hawkin. Christopher Hives. Thomas Ivan Howells. Floyd Jenkins. Norfani Binti Kalri. Alexander Julian David Kite. Jonathan David Langford. William James Luck. James George Luckraft. Rhys Kieran Martin. Daniel Mills. David Stewart Moore. Thomas Martin Pardy. Michael Gwyn Povey.
Crwy awdurdod y brifysgol a ymddiriedwyd I mi derbaniaf chwi I radd athro mewn peirianneg ag I holl ffreniau'r radd hon. Congratulations.
Thomas James Radcliffe. Harvey Sanders. George William Jeffrey Smart. Stanley Seong Soo Chi. David Stevenson. Peter Stilliard. Henry Stonehill. Ahmed Sulamale Lebi. Dana Satula. Ashley Thomas. Matthew Thomas. Michael David Unsworth. Thomas Henry Wesley. William Wilson. Matthew Thomas Moles. Matthew Owen Ayres. David Thomas John Bevan. Joseph Edward Bronstein. Carwyn Jones. Dafydd Owain Jones.
Trwy awdurdod y Brifysgol ymddiriedwyd I mi derbaniaf chwi I radd athro mewn peirianneg ac I holl ffreniau'r radd hon. Congratulations.
Geralt Prym Jones. Mutombo Emmanuel Kankuku. Sean David Lewis. Christopher Wintle. Robert Allen Friedhoff. Michael Philip Gray. James David Powell. Oliver Powell. Nicholas John Vincent. Adam James Gaunt. James Arthur. Ross Peter Brackley. Adam Edward DeBenny. William Doe. Peter Hannon. Matthew Paul Larkins. Tobias McCool. Serene Arshad. David James Michael Austin. Jack William Bruce.
Trwy awdurdod y Brifysgol ymddiriedwyd I mi derbaniaf chwi I radd athro mewn peirianneg ac I holl ffreniau'r radd hon. Congratulations.
James Chisholm. Richard John Crompton. Douglas Malcolm Dewey. James Allen Dixon. Chris Drew. Owen Jonathan Emmington Thomas. Charles Peter Evans. Riley Evans. Kate Louise Fry. Jonathan Kennett Garbett. Robert Joseph Haley. Stephen John Harry. Joss Peter Hawkins. Morgan Thomas Hope. William Jack Dorton Laws. Adam Lewis. John Patrick McCrory, Mohammed Ashraf Mohammed Sanusi, Jack Alexander Moore, Jared Mortimer,
Trwy awdurdod a brifysgol a ymddiriedwyd I mi derbaniaf chwi I radd athro mewn peirianneg ag I holl ffraniau'r radd hon. Congratulations.
James Edward Richard Pardo, Benjamin Pickering, Ian Owen Price-Evans, Tristan Pulford, Mark Reed, Dhruv Kumar Bharat Shah, Nival Shah, James Peter Shipton, James Edward Slater, Ian Smith, Miat Sulich, Robert Taylor, Matthew Alexander Thomas, Ingram Jonathan Justin Weeks, Dan Wilcox, Hugh Owen Williams, Benjamin James Dunstan, Michael John Howell, Thomas Daniel Lawson, Mohammed Shujai, Ramesh Swaminathan,
Trwy awdurdod a brifysgol a ymddiriedwyd I mi derbaniaf chwi I radd athro mewn peirianneg ag I holl ffreniau'r radd hon. Congratulations.
I, Professor Philip Jones, introduce those who have received the degree of Bachelor of Science. Eleni Aroni, Jack Bailey, Sarah Ann Barlow, Sarah Magdalena Brown, Oliver Burgess, Ju Wei Chow, Emily Carr, Pantelis Charamandidis, Xiaolong Chen, Yannick Raphael Sibin, Ben Clark, Sarah Louise Collingwood, Daniel Cutter, Eliza De Silva, Aaron Ewan. Christina Ingegerd Farm. Christopher Fodsham. Edith Thun. Ruishi G. Henrik Mordel Mayer. Two pages, sorry. Richard David Wynne George. Janice Gertmanis. Oliver Edward Green. Barbara Agnieszka Grosha.
Trwy awdurdod y Brifysgol, ymddiriedwyd I mi derbaniaf chwi I radd baglor mewn gwyddoniaeth ac I holl ffraniau'r radd hon. Congratulations.
Jonathan Harker. Catherine Rose Hart. Emma Claire Hayward. Chloe Lavinia Heyman. Gabriella Herrick. Nathan James Humphreys. Suan Glenn Ethan. Chantal Robin Parry Jones. Catherine Glossop Jones. Prit Jeremiah. Prudence Lai. Sean Myler Cloyd. Lee Marable. Gabriella Martino. Ashley Martier. Hugo Patrick Roger MacLeod. Lowry Mackenzie. Henrique Mordel Mayer. Elizabeth Mills. Sida Mogga. Anthony John Newton. Christina Natsika. Mei Ling Nutman. Kate Alexandra O'Neill.
Trwy awdurdod y Brifysgol, ymddiriedwyd I mi derbaniaf chwi I radd baglor mewn gwyddoniaeth ac I holl ffraniau'r radd hon. Congratulations.
Zoe Padfield. Morgan Beach Parak. Theodora Petrova. David Phillips. Alexander Graham Pullin. Wen Chin. Adam Richardson. Pavlo Saba. Chao Shen. William Sinclair. Timothy Skinner. Thomas Smethurst. Jekaterina Smirnova. Charlotte Smith. Matthew Smith. Gregory Stonard. Marina Stylianidi. Kok Kian Tu. Elizabeth Clare Zhu Xian Venning. Ashley David Watkins. Sophie Caroline Wallace Watkins. Richard Watson. Alexander Welsh. Ran Xiao. Joe Young.
Trwy awdurdod a brifysgol a ymddiriedwyd I mi derbaniaf chwi I radd baglor mewn gwyddoniaeth ag I holl ffreniau'r radd hon. Congratulations.
I, Professor Philip Jones, introduce those who have received the degree of Master of Architecture. Odinga Andrus Kavikuta. Alexander Anthony Antonio. Eleanor Bainbridge. Arthur Lawrence Billington. Emma Boakes. Christian John Romay Brookland. John Andrew Crowley. Sophie Elizabeth Doolin. Thomas Draper. Ruth Andrea. Charles Jan Drozinski. Mary Duckham. Paul Duffy. Thomas John Fogging. Chantal Wyman Fu. Carolyn Helen Goodfellow. Joanna Yi Sham Ha. Robert Michael Thomas Hankey. Ben Nicholas Hansen. Nicholas Jack Holloway. Sarah Haith Ethan. Nathaniel N. Singh Khan. Kincaid Lee.
Trwy awdurdod a brifysgol a ymddiriedwyd I mi derbaniaf chwi I radd athro mewn pensaernïaeth ac I holl ffreniau'r radd hon. Congratulations.
Michael David Lyne. Isabel Massa. Thomas Mark McAvinney. James Ross Mitchell. Louise Morris. Simon Yukluen Ng. Mkonyeli Chiamaka Nachata. Angharad May Palmer. Anna Pemberton. Tek Kang Po. Suzanne Claire Prest. Claire Priest. Mark Andrew Ratker. Daryl Philip Robbins. James George Henderson Rooker. Mark Slater. Natasha Smilkovic. Eva Taherzadeh. Lei Pui Politsan. Christopher John Warren. Karen Wong.
Trwy awdurdod a brifysgol a ymddiriedwyd I mi derbaniaf chwi I radd athro mewn pensaernïaeth ac I holl ffreniau'r radd hon. Congratulations.
I, Professor Howell Thomas, introduce those who have received the postgraduate diploma. Rwy fi yr athro Howell Thomas yn cyflwyno'r rhai sydd wedi derbyn diploma o raddedig. Emily Ann Hall, James Lockwood, Nathan Mark Sanders, Gemma Nicole Adel-Tucker.
Ymddiriedwyd I mi derbaniaf chwi I ddiploma olraddedig ac I holl ffreniau'r radd hon. Congratulations.
I, Professor Howell Thomas, introduce those who have received the degree of Master of Arts. Rwy fi yr athro Howell Thomas yn cyflwyno'r rhai sydd wedi derbyn gradd athro yn y celfyddydau. Sharifa S.Y. Fadzo. Matthew Bangai. George Robert Stevenson.
Trwy awdurdod a brifysgol a ymddiriedwyd I mi derbaniaf chwi I radd athro yn y celfyddydau ag ei holl ffreniau'r radd hon. Congratulations.
I, Professor Howell Thomas, introduce those who have received the degree of Master of Science. Rwy fi yr athro Howell Thomas yn cyflwyno'r rhai sydd wedi derbyn gradd athro mewn gwyddoniaeth. Shiraz Anjum, Catherine Michelle Bostock, Tristan Paul Goodchild, Ekaterini Papadimitriou, Yunshan Tang, Chen Wu, Kirthivaran Balasubramanian, Ronan Duffy, Owain Eason Grono, Oliver Harney, Ying Huang, Bin Wang, Jinglei Wang, Wen Yu, Joel David Christopher Barker, Shine Shuareza, Nigel Gowland, Holly Francis Jenkins, Joseph Omai Mozetti, Harold Saptu,
Trwy awdurdod a brifysgol a ymddiriedwyd I mi derbaniaf chwi I radd athro mewn gwyddoniaeth ag ei holl ffreniau'r radd hon. Congratulations.
Vishwash Kataria, Sophie Mia, David Ayrkunli Ohiran Oria, Dong Yang, Anuj Raut Chetri, Hadar Ali Isa, Azadeh Fadia, Raiveni Nadarasha, Hassan Nawabi, Vignesh Perisami Nirmala, Amelia Bantelli, Si Ying Chen, Petros Dalavuras, Pavlos Georgopoulos, Paraskevi Kuritsa, James Laptak Lee, Yu Liu, Irini Mantesi, Usama Hassan Mohammed, Kyriaki Calypso Suwana,
Trwy awdurdod y Brifysgol a ymddiriedwyd I mi derbaniaf chwi I radd athro mewn gwyddoniaeth ac I holl ffwraniau'r radd hon. Congratulations.
Argiro Skura, Triantafylia Stefanakowski, Yu Wen Ting, Theodora Sumi, Marina Lo Sanes, Thomas George Lake, Kalachi Chisholm Amadi Echendo, Ausra Cheglite, Asem Katrush, Catherine Mary Minor, Catherine Esther Mackenzie Page, Kimberly Jo Simons, Nikhil Prakash Sawant, Andrew Edwin Cattell, Richard Cove, Jonathan Donaldson Craig, Atif Ali Malik, Brendan Joseph O'Daly, Felicity Yan Keys, Michelle Spiteri, Mohammed Atilbullah Mohammed Ahmed Osman,
Trwy awdurdod y Brifysgol a ymddiriedwyd I mi derbaniaf chwi I radd athro mewn gwyddoniaeth ac I holl ffwraniau'r radd hon. Congratulations.
Rubel Ali, Enraja Kakali, Etul Ravi Dongargan Kar, Liam Thomas Heenahan, Syed Ali Reza Hosseini Tabatebe, Sachin Jindal, Antonios Kopanudis, Adedoyin Mulikat Kosoko, Thomas Andreas Crow, Haji Lian, Xin Liang, Miao Miao Ma, Mohammed Reza Nejadfad, Corun O'Brien, Omid Pashafa, Yingbo Pei, Yusuf Saifikodede, Omar Adel Yakub Shamaya, Simon Charles White, Hongxiao Zhang,
Trwy awdurdod a brifysgol a ymddiriedwyd I mi derbaniaf chwi I radd athro mewn gwyddoniaeth ac I holl ffyraniau'r radd hon. Congratulations.
Angharad Burl Williams, Nahusha Chigma Alur Malikarur, James Stephen Ellett, Fabio Fiori, Andrea Gretti, Eleftheria Lazaropoulou, Catherine Leach, Peng Lin, Maxims Dobnikovs, Stavros Sphirou, Konstantinos Pegos, Friedrich Unterfrauner, Kamlesh Vadukul, Uiko Ishihara, Sarah Jean Jenkinson, Hannah Rose Loveridge, Bunjak Suthriapsum,
Trwy awdurdod a brifysgol a ymddiriedwyd I mi derbaniaf chwi I radd athro mewn gwyddoniaeth ac I holl ffyraniau'r radd hon. Congratulations.
I, Professor Howell Thomas, introduce those who have received the degree of Doctor of Engineering. Rwy fi yr athro Howell Thomas yn cyflwyno'r rhai sydd wedi derbyn gradd doethir mewn peirianneg, Dyfir Llywel Davies.
Trwy awdurdod a brifysgol a ymddiriedwyd I mi derbaniaf chwi I radd doethyr mewn peirianneg ag I holl ffreni'r radd hon. Congratulations.
I, Professor Howell Thomas, introduce those who have received the degree of Doctor of Philosophy. Rwy fi yr athro Howell Thomas yn cyflwyno'r rhai sydd wedi derbyn gradd doethur mewn athroniaeth. Eqbal Al-Anesi. Ahmed Al-Hadidi. Yusuf Al-Osairi. Bieshoi Awad Boutros Awad. Simon Craig Dunn. Surya Ibrahim. Bing Gui. Shaiful Jahari Hashim. Ben Isaacs. Ji Young Lee. Ashish Majithia. David Jason Mobridge. Kajetan Ikina Len Ebedum. Anthony Osei Tumazi. Shuang Ku. Arun Kumar Raghunathan.
Trwy awdurdod a brifysgol a ymddiriedwyd I mi derbaniaf chwi I radd doethyr mewn athroniaeth ag I holl ffreni'r radd hon. Congratulations.
Devi Ravindranathan. Was Noe Sanchez Garcia. Yura Alexander Shevenchenko. Arash Shirani. Michael Olufemi Sholedlu. Fang Yen Tio. Nicholas Stephen Tomes. Agu Inye Esandang Umenei. Thomas Edward Wainwright. Jolaling Wang. Peter Thomas John Wright. Yang Zin.
Trwy awdurdod a brifysgol a ymddiriedwyd I mi derbaniaf chwi I radd doethyr mewn athroniaeth ag I holl ffreniau'r radd hon. Congratulations.
I, Professor Howell Thomas, introduce those who have received the degree of Doctor of Science. Rwy fi, yr athro Howell Thomas, yn cyflwyno'r rhai sydd wedi derbyn gradd doethir mewn gwyddoniaeth. Professor Stefan Dimov is a Professor of Advanced Manufacturing Technology in our School of Engineering. He obtained his Diploma Engineer and doctoral degrees from Moscow State University of Technology. Between 1984 and 1993, he taught at the Technical University of Rus in Bulgaria, joining Cardiff University as a member of staff in 1993. He is currently a Cardiff Professorial Fellow. He has carried out research on feature-based design support systems, rapid manufacturing, laser ablation, and hybrid tooling methods. He has published more than 180 papers and co-authored 2 books. Stefan Dimov.
Trwy awdurdod a brifysgol a ymddiriedwyd I mi derbaniaf chwi I radd doethyr mewn gwyddoniaeth ag I holl ffreniau'r radd hon. Congratulations.
May your care ever be.
Can I invite all those of you who've received your awards today to stand so that you can receive the greetings of the President, Sir Martin Evans, and Oliver Burrell, the President of the Students' Union.
Thank you. May your care ever be for the good name of our university and for the well-being of the world.
You are now members of the distinguished alumni of this university. May your association with the university be cherished and be constant throughout your life. And may your care ever be for the fellowship of this university and the welfare of all people.
Before you sit down, I'm sure all you very proud graduates would like to join in a long-standing tradition at Cardiff University at these ceremonies, and that's to pay a special tribute to your families and friends who've supported you in so many ways over so many years, emotionally, socially, and I'm sure not least financially, and indeed to thank the academic staff who are with us today and who've helped you reach this important point in your life. Can I therefore invite you to turn around, greet your family and friends, give them a wave, give them a cheer. If they're not with you today, wave to the webcams, and let's give them all a big enthusiastic round of applause. Thank you all very much. Please be seated.
Vice-Chancellor. Professor Dame Julia Higgins is one who has spent a long and distinguished career in the company of some very long and distinctive molecules. She's a material scientist whose work on polymers was so useful that almost despite herself, she also became an engineer. That work has consisted of examining the molecular structure, organization, and motion of polymers by analyzing the scatter of neutrons showered onto polymer surfaces and doing, one imagines, some very big sums with the huge quantity of data the experiments produce. As you can tell, sir, from my tentative description, I am no scientist, and I have had to resort to words I only vaguely understand. This I do with apologies to the Royal Society, whose motto is nulla in verba, base nothing on words. I'll return to that matter in a moment. Dame Julia's record of achievements, appointments, and honours in experimental science is breathtaking, so let's work up to it gently. BA and DPhil in chemistry from Oxford in the 1960s, SRC Research Fellow at Manchester, 1968 to 72, then a very productive period in France where she has a reputation equal to that in the United Kingdom. She was Research Fellow at the Institut Charles Sadran in Strasbourg, then physicist at the Institut Le Langevin in Grenoble, before moving to Imperial College in 1976, where she progressed from lecturer to reader and from reader to Professor of Polymer Science in the Chemical Engineering Department in 1989. And, did I mention, she was also Dean and then Principal of the Faculty of Engineering in Imperial College. Strikingly, sir, she is a Fellow of both the Royal Society and the Royal Academy of Engineering, and also a foreign member of the US National Academy of Engineering. She was Chair of EPSRC from 2003 to 7, and Vice President and Foreign Secretary of the Royal Society from 2001 to 2006. Currently, she chairs the Advisory Committee on Mathematics Education, ACME, and is a council member of the Royal Academy of Engineering. In 2006, she was awarded the Ulvec, as we should say, the Holweg Prize, a major European prize for experimental physics awarded jointly by the British Institute of Physics and the Société Française de Physique. She is president of the International Scientific Council of ESPCI Paris Tech. She is both a Dame of the British Empire and a Chevalier of the Légion d'Honneur. It really is quite unusual to be made a Dame and a Knight within a few years. Professor Higgins is a member and former chair of the steering committee of the Athena Project, a government-funded activity to improve recruitment, retention, and advancement of women in academic posts in science, technology, and medicine. She's also a patron of WISE, a charitable organisation that encourages women to pursue careers in science, engineering, and construction. But experienced academics, I think, sir, will be even more impressed by her inhabiting two different university disciplines, an achievement quite as remarkable, I believe, as bonding thermodynamically immiscible polymers or inducing recalcitrant molecules to share two electrons. But there's more. The two learned societies of which she is an ornament are now side by side cosily on Carlton Terrace in London. And a short step away, symbolically, is the British Academy, the Learned Society for the Humanities. Having combined disciplines which years ago could probably not even agree to share a copy of chemical abstracts, she set her sights even higher and was a leading light in the World Knowledge Dialogue Scientific Board as scientist in residence for its first important symposium in 2006. This organisation has undertaken the daunting task of promoting understanding across all disciplines. A foreword to one of its publications entitled The Rules of the Game for a Knowledge Dialogue summarises how to communicate effectively with people in other disciplines. So, sir, trying to live up to her standards, I have thoroughly researched Dame Julia's career, and though unable adequately to voice her science as such, I have obeyed the injunction nulla in verba, basing nothing on words alone. I have, sir, good, verifiable, empirical fact as a basis of my hearty recommendation of her as an honorary fellow of this university. Angedelis is gang hechlor, Cavluina viti, arathru avonesig Julia Higgins, vel camrod erenradydd Prifysgol Caerdydd.
Crwyr awdurdod a roddwyd I mi gan y cyngor derbaniaf chwi fel cymrawd yn Rhydderch, Brifysgol Caerdydd.
President, Vice-Chancellor, members of the University and many new graduates who are sitting in front of me. It's a very great honour to be here today, and I thank you very much for what you have given me and what has just been said about me by the gentleman behind me. I shall be discussing some long molecules with him shortly over lunch. Before the ceremony, somebody said to me, "Are you nervous?" And I was perhaps a little too relaxed. I said, well, I've been involved in many degree ceremonies in my day. As was pointed out, I was Dean of Engineering in Imperial College, and for 4 years I performed the role that Professor Holford earlier performed, reading out the names of the graduating engineers. Probably the person who was speaking to me thought I was a little too blasé, because they then pointed out that we are being televised live to the screen outside this building. If anything's calculated to make you feel nervous, it's the thought that all the passers-by outside could be watching what you're doing and what you're saying. I also would like to say how much and what a great pleasure it is to be here and sharing the occasion with so many young engineers and architectural students. I'm not quite sure in your schools exactly where architecture stops and engineering starts, but I know there are disciplines that are very closely related to each other. My own brother, for example, is an architect. You are graduating today and going out into a world that is very uncertain. It's always an uncertain place, but it seems, and I think to all of us feels, very uncertain at the moment. But you're going out equipped by a wonderful university with the years of academic work and play, I hope, that you've had here. And I hope you will take that with you. I think you are also taking out, perhaps unconsciously, an experience of this great city. Many of you will be working in the built environment, and you've experienced here some wonderful buildings, some new projects, and some very ancient buildings. I doubt that any of you will be called upon to rebuild a 9th century keep, but nonetheless, the experience of what you've seen and worked among here in Cardiff City undoubtedly will colour your future careers, wherever you are in the world and exactly whatever you are doing there, because your degrees will take you into many corners and many places and many businesses that you could not have imagined at the stage now when you're graduating. So may I add my congratulations to all those that you've already been given here, and thanks again to your parents who've supported you. Ask you to enjoy the rest of today and wish you all the best for your future careers. Thank you very much.
Well, as President of the University, I now have the duty to draw these proceedings to a close. It's naturally one of the most pleasurable in the university calendar, and it's a joy to be on this platform and to see the pride and sometimes the relief of all the new graduates as they cross the stage. It's wonderful, too, that you've all had the opportunity to share this occasion with today's illustrious honorary fellow, Professor Dame Julia Higgins, who's a real inspiration to all of us for her work on polymer science, but also for the much wider contribution she has made to the field of engineering, to science, and of course to wider education. And I trust that the pride and the joy that you feel today will stay with you always. And in the years to come, that you'll look back on your time in Cardiff University and realise that the happiness you've experienced and the friendships you have made and the depth of knowledge and experience gained here have all served you well in your journey through life. Today you're joining the worldwide, and it is worldwide, family of Cardiff University alumni. It's a family that helps you stay in touch with each other and with us. And I hope you'll remember and share your experience, that you'll come back, see us often and tell us what's been going on, and you'll continue to support us so that new generations can benefit, as we hope you have done, from the outstanding teaching and learning here at Cardiff University. So, on behalf of Cardiff University, your academic staff, the officers, your fellow students, and the great body of alumni throughout the world, we all wish you every success in the future. Good luck and a safe journey home. Thank you very much.